I literally forgot that I had to film today, so I'm glad I realized that before I was about to like take off my makeup and everything, because we got a TBR to get through today. I'm very excited about my August reading because here's the thing, even though it's still like partway through July, but I do need to pre-film this. I did put together my TBR here, but I had so many reading vlogs this past month that I had to read for that this month I feel like I have a little bit more freedom. I am in the midst still of like reading some books for those vlogs because I have one vlog going up later this week and then I have another one coming up the following week. But after that, I don't have any reading. I mean, I still need to finish my Banned, Forbidden, Taboo, but I'm not holding myself to that in August. If I feel like reading those last two books, I will. But otherwise, I'm just excited to be able to just pick whatever I feel like reading. A mood reader's true dream. So all of these books on here, -2, are ones that it's just like, I'm feeling a vibe right now. And if I could pick them up right now, I would. So first up though, let's get the two that I will for sure be reading this month because they are my book club picks. So I will be reading Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. This is a new release. It came out, actually I think it comes out tomorrow when I'm filming this. This one I am reading for the Out of Bounds book club pick that I host with Nikki from Nikki and Bookland. We have not set our August live show date, but it'll be sometime near the end of August. I hope you guys read this with us. So this one has been getting awesome reviews from what I've seen so far. I'm very excited. I loved the Cat and Mouse Duet by H.D. Carlton, so I'm very excited to see this one. This cover, first of all, I'm obsessed with this cover. This cover is incredible. So this one, I'm pretty sure it like takes place out in like a lighthouse part of it, I think, obviously from the cover. And I think she steals his identity and like he seeks revenge on her or something. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, that will be our Out of Bounds book club pick. And then the other book club that I host with Cheyenne from That Tall Book Girl, our Smut Club book club, we are reading a reverse harem this month, everyone. So Pageant by Lilith Vincent. So this one, it's dark. I think I remember when I had looked up the description of this, I was like, oh shit, I did not realize that this was like that dark, but I'm pretty sure it's like an auction or like competition type thing with other women and they're like competing to be their like crowned person for all these men. I don't know, but I have heard that the steam is incredible, which is why obviously Cheyenne and I picked it for Smut Club. So I'm very excited for this one. I've been wanting to read this one for a while, so I'm excited to dive into that finally. Okay, then next up, just other books. Now these are ones that I feel like reading right now and that I'm putting on my priority reads. So first up, we have Home Game by Odette Stone. I have actually had this book downloaded on my Kindle since like September of last year, and it's currently July of 2022. So I read Puck Me Secretly, which is the first book in this one when I was on vacation. Loved it, gave it 5 stars, immediately downloaded the second book and haven't touched it since. And I kind of forgot about it until then Cheyenne recently read it and she was like, holy shit. She was like texting, she's like, I stayed up all night reading this. It was incredible. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot about that. Let me jump back in. So it's a hockey romance, but I'm pretty sure our heroine is homeless in this one. And she somehow meets the hockey player and he like helps her out or something. She sold it to me. Also, I just had a really good experience with the first book, so I am excited to read this one. And yeah, I need to finally get it done so I can get it off of my Kindle. Next one, I want to read a sequel this month, which is Cold Dark Souls by Candace Wondrak. So this is the second book in the Cruel Black Hearts series by Candace Wondrak. So we read this book last month for the Out of Bounds book club. It was like our July pick, which actually has our live show happened our live shows happened the previous week when this video is going up. See, it always like messes me around when I'm pre-filming and like thinking of scheduling wise. But yeah, so we already talked about this book in that live show, the first book, and the first book ends on a cliffhanger. And the ending of that book really bumped it up for me. Originally, it was like toddling around like 3.5, 4 stars, and the ending like was like guaranteed 4 stars. So I'm very excited to read this second book and keep going on with this series because I have like a lot of questions, but like good questions, enough to like keep me intrigued. All right, next up, I want to read Tide by Carrie and Cole. So I read Torn back in like 2020, I want to say. And I didn't love it. I didn't hate it, didn't love it. And I was like, I'm not gonna go on to the second book. I didn't even like look into it to really see what it was about. And then when I was in Atlanta with a bunch of other booktubers, Sam was talking about it and she was like explaining what it was about, and I was like, that sounds incredible. So yeah, so Tide, I think of the heroine in this one, she was kidnapped when she was a child, and then I think she's like in captivity for a while, and then years later she's rescued by the hero, and then maybe like they go their separate ways or something, but she like wants to like get connected with him. And I'm pretty sure, is the hero mute in this? I'm very excited to read it. I have high hopes. Also, if it's a 5-star read from Sam, even higher hopes for that. So yeah, I'm excited to check this one out and see if I like it a little bit more than Torn. Okay, next up, I want to read, mostly because I saw that the 3rd book in the series came out, I believe, and everyone was talking about it, and I was like, that sounds good. So I want to read Distorted by Nyla K. So this is the first book in, is it like the Alabaster Penitentiary series, I think, and I'm pretty sure it's MM, and I don't know if this is one with between like a security guard and a prisoner, or if it's like 2 prisoners. I don't really even know. I haven't looked into it that much, except that then when I saw the 3rd book, I was like, well, I want to get started on that. And I've never read anything by Nyla K before, heard wild things, so I need to experience it for myself. So I'm putting this first book on there, yeah, to hopefully give a go this month. Next, I want to read Lotus by Jennifer Hartman. So I read Still Beating last year, obsessed, absolutely loved it. And I never went to find anything else from her backlist. I got distracted by other things, but I want to read Lotus. And I'm pretty sure also like Tide, isn't this one, was it maybe the hero that was kidnapped when he was younger and now he's out and like in the real world? I can't quite put my finger. I feel like I'm getting this one confused with the other one. Like I feel like I'm jumbling a couple of books in my head for this one. Anyways, I want to read it. I want to read more by Jennifer Hartman, and I feel like this one has like my interest peaked right now. So I want to give this one a go. If anyone's read it, let me know what you think. Next up, Drive by Kate Stewart. Again, I had this one downloaded on my Kindle for a while. I'm pretty sure, was it from when, I think it was when Cheyenne and Sam did like a love triangle video. One of them talked about Drive, and I'm pretty sure it's a rock star romance too, which I fucking love my rock star romances. I have never read anything by Kate Stewart at this point when I'm filming. I do have my Ravenhood series vlog coming the first week of August, so I will be reading more by her. But I tried reading The Guy on the Right, like whatever that series was. I tried reading the first one, and within the first 2 chapters, it was talking about like small town, country kind of vibe. Not for me. So I DNF'd that, and I wanted to give something else by her a try. And I know Reverse just came out and people are loving that, but I saw that book. That book is like 760 pages. Let's hope the Drive isn't that long, okay? But I do want to give it a shot. Then one that everyone and their mother has been talking about and loving, although this is the first one in that series. I've seen a lot of people talking about this one and Blindside or Blindsided. I don't know which one it is, but Fair Catch by Candy Steiner. Again, I have not read anything by Candy Steiner because I tried reading the Palm South University series and got a couple chapters in and like DNF'd. So I want to give something else by her a go. And this one, I'm pretty sure the heroine is the athlete in this one. And is it her brother's best friend? Because I'm pretty sure when I heard the tropes, I was like, oh shit, that sounds amazing. And it's football. I don't read a lot of football romances, so excited to give one of those a go. So yeah, I want to give this a go. I'm feeling the pressure of all the hype around it. Okay, I'm down to my last 3. I did leave some room in my notebook for if I have any others that I want to jot down between now and August that I can add. But as of right now, I just have 3 more. So the next one, I want to read Ivy by Willa Nash. So I have never read anything by this author before, but this was Tori's like favorite book of June that she read. And it's, what is it? It's like, I'm pretty sure it's 3 POVs going on at once and following like 3 couples, which already is like intriguing to me. And then it's like at a university, so it's new adult. I love new adult. And I'm pretty sure, is it the one that's like Gossip Girl-y vibes and like Pretty Little Liars vibes? Sign me the fuck up. So I want to try reading this month. Next, I want to read a mafia book. So I want to try Bitter Betrayal by Megan Pierce. I saw a post by Megan Pierce on TikTok talking about this book, and like obviously it's her own book and she sold it well to me enough that I would like immediately went on to Goodreads, added it, and now I want to read it. I added it because the little part that she was talking about was the like who did this to you moment, and that our heroine like goes crawling, like she's super injured and like apparently goes crawling to the hero's house, and then as soon as he sees her and like she's about to pass out, he like is like, who did this to you? And I think it's from maybe her own father, like her father's men, because they're like rival families or something, and she like betrayed her family, but like for the good. I don't know, but that scene sold me. Megan Pierce, good marketing on that, because instantly I was like, I would like to read that, please and thank you. And lastly, this series is pretty old and I've heard about it for a while. It's literally been on my TBR for forever, but I want to read Something in the Way by Jessica Hawkins. So this is a love triangle slash sister's boyfriend series, and I have heard that this series just makes you angry. It'll get you frustrated, but that sounds like everything that I want. It is a love triangle, which I guess looking at this, I got quite a few love triangles on here. Oh, actually, JK, do I literally only have 2? That's a lot for me. I don't read love triangles. I don't like seek them out actively, but I don't mind them. Sometimes they do work for me. So I know this is a love triangle, but like with the angst of it being like her sister's boyfriend, oh, I'm ready for all that like tabooness that's going to ensue. All right, that's everything that I have on my TBR for right now. As I said, this month, August, is going to be all about the mood read. Whatever my mood wants to read, I'm going to read that. So obviously all of that, as always, is subject to change, subject to whatever my mood demands. But as of right now, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm like very excited, like even just talking about those, like I'm just very excited. I want to like pick them up right now. So this is going up on like Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know yet. I will have a collab reading vlog coming up on Saturday of this week of some books that are not typically my type, and you'll get to see me reading some of those. And then the following week, I'm gonna have my June TBR, or my July wrap up early on in the week. And then later on in the week is going to be my Ravenhood reading series reading vlog that I'm also collabing with someone else who has never read that before. So anyways, that is it for today. That's the content you have to look forward to coming up. And I will see you when I see ya.